Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here, and it's Trashcraft Tuesday time. So I have a little crafty haul for you today. So I did one last week, and I've got another one. The timing is really weird, but anyway, we went on a op shopping. That's thrift store shopping outing on Friday. Hubby and I. That's what he chose to do for his day off for his birthday. And we went to a number of places that were new to us, which was really fun. And then on Saturday, we went to our local 2 op shops. I'm going to start at the end. So I'm going to start with the local ones just because. So in the SPCA op shop, I found this group of cat stamps. And for $4, and it was a little bit more than I would normally pay for something, but I couldn't resist because they're cat stamps, and they've obviously been pre-loved, pre-used, which is all good. I thought maybe we'll just stamp them out. It also came with one of the children's stamp pads, which looks not in great condition. And I don't typically like these ones. They're not fantastic stamp pads, you know, they're for kids. So shall we just give it a test run? I've just got some trash. Yeah, it's not even really doing anything. So I'm just going to bin that. No big loss for me. Not worried about that because I didn't buy it for the wee stamp pad. So let's get out a good stamp pad and see how these go. So just, yeah, got out a paper bag just to test these out on. That's a cute little, it may be doing the outside of the stamp because this is, you know, it's a couple of layers, it's all textured, but I just want to kind of get the rough look of what they're like. I love the paw prints. I think that's super cute. And that's what really sold me on this packet was the paw prints. It's a cute little cat face. Oh, that's adorable. 2 cats on this one. I'm not bothering to clean them properly because they are basically not clean to begin with. It's a scaredy cat, that one. It might come in handy for journaling instances where one of my cats is upset about something. This is cute. Wee cat in a heart. Yeah, that's cute. Not stamping brilliantly because of the texture of the paper bag, but enough to get an idea. This is a little wide cat. Cute. And this lying down cat, this one's rather nice too. Yep, I like that one. It's rather lovely, kind of sketchy style, which is quite cool. And we've got another one of these little plastic stamps. That's cute. I'm guessing that there would have been a lot more of these that perhaps are still running around the child's bedroom or something, but that's all right. I've got 2, and then this one, 2 lovebird cats, which is quite cute in a frame. Yeah, it would stamp a lot better if it wasn't for the texture of the bag. But, you know, decorating a paper bag while I'm at it. Okay, so that was at the SPCA op shop. So that's all I picked up there was that bag of stamps. So from all the places that we went to, the most I spent in one place was $3. Sorry, the least I spent was $3 and the most I spent was $6. So I got quite a good volume for my money. I haven't added up what I spent though. No, I have not done that. Okay, the other little op shop that we went to here in my hometown, they had a box of freebies out the front, and they had these 2 wee tins, which hubby found for me. Just like little playing card size tins. And I thought they could be quite handy for storing little bits and pieces. So I grabbed those for free. There's this little thread trimmer. This is brand new. It was still in its packet, and that was $1. So I didn't have one of these, so I thought that could be handy. Rather than taking my scissors to my sewing machine and then coming back to my desk and then going to grab my scissors, and it's like, oh, I've left them at the sewing machine. Because, you know, they have a wee cutter on the side of the sewing machine, but I never use it. So I thought they might be quite handy to keep by my sewing machine. I picked up this book here, Illustrated Dictionary of Botany. It's a modern book, well, semi-modern, 1977. So I guess it's not that modern. But it has mostly black and white. There are some colour photographs, but I like the black and white photographs and the drawings, like these diagrams here, I thought were quite cool. Like these. Even that chart is interesting. But like these, all these cones here off of trees, and just fun bits, some leaves, nice graphic kind of diagrams. Oh, there's a drawing of apple and apple blossom. That's nice. I like that. I like different things. That would make a really good either background, a journal page, or an envelope or something. That would be super cool. So yeah, I picked up that. That was like, I can't remember, 50 cents I think, maybe. They had a whole box of white single sheets. They came out of a hotel or a motel or something, so they're actually really good quality, but for some reason either they've got a hole in or they've got a stain somewhere. They've been changed out, and these were 50 cents each and really nice quality. So I grabbed one, and I will tear that up and dye it, and that will be some really good fabric for bits and pieces. Chucking it onto the floor. Then I picked up this whole packet of photo paper. It's semi-gloss designed for inkjets, which I've got. The Epson Eco Tank is an inkjet, so that's a whole pack, and normally $17. Still got the price on it. I got it for $1. And then they had another bundle which was also $1, which was different brands. So this is the same brand but a different packaging, and it's, you know, just got a few sheets in it, and it's actually also got some photos that somebody printed out, which was quite funny. Not particularly good photos, just of a few girls. Then this one, so these 3 packets were all in the $1. So this was the one they were all taped together. So I didn't even know what I was buying. And this again is semi-gloss, I believe. No, this one's high gloss. Okay, so we've got 2 packs in this. We've got semi-gloss, and then a high gloss, and then this one is semi-gloss. So this first pack I got, the entire pack. I've also got another part pack in this bundle. So those 3 for $1. I thought it was worth taking a chance on what was in there. Oh, that was a bit loud, sorry. So awesome. Run that through my printer and we'll be away laughing. Okay, now on to the next lot of goodies. No particular order. Just kind of whatever's next. So this was actually the first place. No, it's a mixture. This is from a couple of different places. So let's tip that out. Whoops, got a bit tangled up there. So it's a paper bag inside a paper bag. So I've got a few paper bags. which, you know, not upset about. So this and this and this and this. Oh no, these are all from the same place. These are all from a place called Seaside Treasures. It's a craft co-op where the ladies, you know, typically will make something, but it's kind of more secondhand than it is the craft side of things. It's a real blend, and they had a whole section of sewing stuff, hence you might see the laces there. But they had a box of postcards. They were pricey at $1 each. Normally I buy them online for 50 cents, but I found some that I liked, so for $1 I thought, why not? It's supporting those ladies. This one I got not so much for the picture on the front, but the text on the back. November 28th, but no year, I don't think. But I like the writing. This beautiful one, it looks like a couple of nurses out the front. And it's got the lovely sort of deckled edge there. And it's, I would say, somewhere in France. The writing on the back does not give me any clues, apart that it's in, I think, French, but it's beautiful. I just thought that was really pretty, and I believe this is probably from the same series, but this is a nun at the baptismal font in a chapel or a church, but it also looks like some sort of hospital because there's curtained off beds all along the side here. Again, I think it's part of the same series, but I just thought it was really lovely. And then this old beaten up postcard, which I actually really like the image on. Again, got it for the writing on the back primarily, and it's from, I'm trying to read it, Montague Nature Garden in Spring in Oktobermand, so Germany maybe. No, South Africa. I was thinking South Africa because of the stamp. It's got a springbok on it. It's got a springbok on the airmail sticker. But it was like that kind of red German. But anyway, South Africa. So just 4 little postcards. So that cost me $4 just for those. But I really like them. This is fun. I picked this up for 50 cents. And I haven't opened it, so let's just slide off the paper. Oh, no, it doesn't want to slide off. Let's see if we can open it up. Here we go. Butterfly trim in all these pretty colours. Isn't that fun? How cute is that? So I can chop those apart and use them individually to embellish something, or I can use it, you know, down the side of a page or a pocket or something as a string. There's a metre of it in that little bundle, so that was cute. For 50 cents, I'm not leaving that behind. And then they had a whole shelf, or bookcase really, full of laces. So I chose out ones that were 50 cents a metre, because they had various prices on them depending on the size of the lace. And I was thinking on terms of my rose journal, my dance journal, and any other journal, and I bought 2 meters of each of these. So I do believe that I've got this one, yep, same pattern, just one's in pink, one's in blue. And then this pattern, again, one in pink, one in blue. And then this one in yellow, just, you know, because I thought it was pretty, and it was 50 cents a metre. So, what, $5 there on lace? 2 meters of each. I thought that was a jolly good deal. And then hubby picked this up and showed it to me. I had kind of seen it, but hadn't looked at it. Oh, there were free postcards as well. So I chose out 3, all the same. They had different ones there, but I'm going to send one of each of these to my Patreon people. My hubby picked this up and showed it to me. I had kind of ignored it. It was only 50 cents. It's textured plastic, but it's a little folder with some, aged envelopes in it, very yellowed envelopes. How many are there? 5 envelopes, and then this pad of very thin paper. And there's quite a lot, and that just hooks over into a pocket at the top here. So just 50 cents for the envelopes alone, 10 cents an envelope, or the paper, and then it's got this folder that I could maybe turn into an ephemera folio or something. I don't know. We shall see. So maybe I'll just put those back in there. Just try and keep a rein on the mess. Oh, can I get it in there? Going to put these, they didn't come from the same place, but I'm just going to pop them all in the bag just to contain things. Okay, so the first place we went to was called the Purple Door, and they do indeed have a purple door, and it's in the front of a church, and the staff all wear purple, which was really fun. It was really cute. They're all wearing purple, top to toe in purple. And I picked up these for 50 cents. 50 cents or $1? Can't remember now. 2 packs of playing cards, but they're not just playing cards. They're weird. I thought this was just a normal deck of cards. I didn't know what this is. It must be the name of the game. But they're all different shapes on the cards. And so just fun and different. And then this one is why I got this packet, because they both came in the little Ziploc bag, because I saw these and I thought, yeah, fun. New Zealand currency. It's old currency now, and it kind of looks like dominoes, but it's all different coins back from sort of the era of when I was growing up, because we don't have 1 cent, 2 cents or 5 cents anymore, and the other coins have changed, the larger coins. And then in both sets, in the What and this one, there are blank ones, just with the design on one side and blank on the other. So 3 in this set, and I think 1 or 2 in the What set. Oh, 3. No, there's 3 blank ones in the What. Oh, there's another. No, this one's got 4 blank ones. Yeah, 4. So just really fun and different. I thought they were quite cool. So that was that little bag. I picked up this. I paid for this book. This is by Charles Kingsley, who wrote The Water Babies, if you're familiar with that book, one of the classic novels. I didn't know when this was from when I picked it up. I just knew it was old. It's got some foxing. It's got very yellowed pages. It's quite beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to tear it up yet. I don't know. I don't even know what it's about, whether it's a novel or what it is. But I researched online. Oh, no, I didn't. Not this one. Sorry, it was another one I researched online. This one is 1896, I think. 1895. So, no, this isn't the one that I didn't know the date of. 1895. So, I knew it was old, and I thought, you're coming home with me. And that cost me, I think, $1 or maybe $2. Bargain. Then we went to a free book library, book exchange type thing that was in a big fridge freezer out the front of, around the other side of the church actually. So it's quite a big stack. So I'll start with the smaller books, just trying to work out how to do. So there's this gift book of herbs and herbal flowers, which just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a mixture of photographs and paintings, reproductions of paintings, of course. Just gorgeous. That's beautiful. So pretty. But also like artworks of herbs and things, which are just lovely. Peppermint. And these borders too are really nice. So I could, if I don't want the text in the middle, I could cut the border out and use it to frame out something. The fairest flowers of the season are our carnations, streaked gillivores, pinks, by William Shakespeare. That's a pretty photograph. Crystallized herbs and flowers, rosemary. So just really lovely. So these that I'm showing you now, they were all free. Then this one, A Short History of French Literature. Quite beat up. Did I find the date on this one? This one is the one I researched. Yes, this is the one I researched. There's several versions of books titled by this and by the same authors. And then there's a version where it's got a third author with it. But between the information in the front, the date that this covers, this goes only up to the last period it covers is 1850 to 1900. So I was able to narrow down which precise edition this was, and it is a 1900 copyright. So this was, and this was free, guys, 1900. So I've got an 1895 book and a 1900, and between the two of them, $2. Like, this is a reasonably modern book, Labour and Employment Research in New Zealand. It's a cancelled library book, so it's got some fun tape. Did this have... No, one of the ones I looked at had Library Pocket, but I think that was at a different shop. I picked this one up because I like the typewritten text. It's all typewritten. And it's statistics, like dates and numbers and titles, and yeah, not terribly interesting in itself, but I love the typewritten text. Was reprinted in 1985, so this is from 1985, but it was published in 1984. So I just grabbed it because of the typewritten text, and I'll probably coffee dye it. And then it's got a really nice thick hardcover that would make a really nice big journal cover. I think it's about A4 size, I believe, maybe a little bit smaller. What is it in inches? It's 6 3/4 inches by 9.5 inches. This isn't quite an A4 bit of paper, but yeah, so it's not A4 size. It's maybe more like sort of US letter size, but even smaller than that. I think it would be cool as a journal cover. So then I've got this one, Hymns Ancient and Modern Revised. It's got an inscription in the front from Christmas 1954, but it was published in 1950. Again, beautiful yellowed paper, lots and lots of music. And what I really love about this is that there's no words on the music. The words are all separate. And I love that. I love that it's just the music. Oh, well, here I go. I found one with words on it. But primarily, it's just the music by itself and then the words separately. So there's the odd one with some words on. Oh, I've come to a section with more words on. And then it's got a really cool index as well at the front. So 1950. Love it. Okay. From that free library, I also picked up just 2 magazines. New Zealand Life and Leisure, which is one I really like to pick up. It has some beautiful images to use for collage and things. Just really cool. And this one here is one I already had, this New Zealand Bride and Groom. I had this when I, gosh, I must have picked it up when I married my current husband. because just looking at the date, because I got married in March 1999 to Shane, and this is August to January 1999. So I must have picked it up when I was getting married to him. So I already had this one, but I've started cutting it up, and sometimes I've really mourned that I've had to choose one side of the page or other. So now I've got a second copy. So I thought, yep, that's good. And then the last two books from the free library were this one, An Illustrated History of Music. Just move my glue out the way so I can open it up. And this is full of just amazing images. That's what, Venice Academia. Doesn't have a date when that's from. There's colour, some in colour, but largely black and white. Some etchings. Just wonderful, wonderful things to use. There's an old oil painting. Some portraits. A copy of an opera. What do they call them? Program. Original music. Who's that by? Scarlatti? Is that how you say it? Scarlatti? Look at this. Isn't it just gorgeous? Now this is a modern book. When's it published? 1960. So it's not scannable, but it is going to help me find, because a lot of these images I believe will be Creative Commons, and I can probably find them online. So it's going to help with the details that it gives me about the images. I can be able to search them out and find them where I can actually access them, and then perhaps turn them into a digital that way. So I can't scan it, but I can use the information, and I can use these originals as well. You know, I can tear them out and use them. Some of them are very large. Don't like that one. He looks like he's I guess he's singing in the picture, but it looks like he's being tortured, more like. Maybe he's torturing himself with his bad music or something. I mean, just look at these. They're absolutely stunning. So some are glossy and then some are matte. So just had a quick flick through that at the book library, and it was like, oh yeah, got to have that one. And then this one, Birds of My Calam Country. Again, not sure how to pronounce some of these words. Again, a modern book. Let's see if we can find a date. 1972? No, 1977. But look at this. Absolutely glorious images. Beautiful. This owl's got a paw, whatever that is. Some sort of animal by the throat around its head. But that aside, just gorgeous. Gorgeous images. Some are smaller and more usable. Others might challenge me a little bit on how I might use them. Like these are smaller. But they're all black and white etchings, drawings, and just stunning. And lots of text. You know, I can coffee dye that. I can use it in collage. Can turn it into ephemera. I just love the illustrations. That's a really big one. So that's going to be a challenge to how I'll use that one. But I had to have it. I had, oh, there's some old photographs, 1964. Some more photographs. I don't know what country it's from. Nothing I've seen kind of helps. Oh, New Guinea. Okay. Well, that's interesting. It's from New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. Oh, the little boys and men there in the little meeting house or whatever it is. Right. So we're down to the last bag. And this contains a few different things from different places. This I picked up at the Eco Store, which is a council-run facility. They collect up things that people are throwing out and then sell them on, and then I believe all the funds go back into the community of Christchurch. There was this 1973 magazine for $1, and just so cool and retro. Look at her in her, is it crocheted or knitted dress? Don't know, but it's one or the other. Just really cool retro style ads. Again, I can't scan it. It's way too new, and it's not going to be scannable while I'm still junk journaling, I think. So I'll just tear it up, use it. Lots of things are too big. It's quite funny. His hands in his pockets and his shoulders up. But super fun. I thought $1, yep, I'll have you. From the Eco Store, I also picked up this. This was 50 cents, 500 fantastic facts. And this is for collage because the imagery is really, really cool. It's got some fun, beautiful images and some nice big images that I can use in collage for a focal point. So not so much for junk journaling side of things, although some might. I haven't had a good look through it yet, but just, yeah, really fun images. There's a wee kiwi. He's cute. Could put him on something. Little penguins. Mythical. Oh, he's a gorgeous tiger. So yeah, fun. I love books like this. Children's books with all those different facts and stuff in. Always have great images. Trying to dig down to the bottom of the giant bag. So this was 50 cents, a really stained, got a hole in it, doily, but it's super delicate. It's really pretty, and I don't know yet whether I'll use it or just hoard it because it's so cool. I don't even need to coffee dye it because it's already stained with, I imagine, tea or coffee. This little trim here, which is so pretty. I can't remember how much I paid for this. It was either 50 cents or $1. 50 cents, I think. I like to go for the 50-cent thing. It's like, oh, that's 50 cents. Yeah, I can use that. This again was like 50 cents for, it's quite a long piece of this lace. So that's cool. I can coffee dye that up. They had quite a number of matchbook covers, and I flicked through them. None were particularly super exciting, but I just liked this one. I liked the colours, the text on it. I just found it interesting. So again, it was 50 cents, and this was 50 cents as well. It's Ferrymead Tramway. Ferrymead is an attraction, shall we say? I guess that's the best way to describe it, where it's got lots of replica old shops, and it's got a tram that still runs. It's like a vintage, antique/vintage township within the city of Christchurch, where, you know, you pay to get in. They have a hot bread shop, and they've got like the old type pharmacy all set up where you walk in, and it's all displayed with mannequins and costumes and all the old bits and pieces. I feel like I'm not describing it properly, but it's really cool. And they had this in just in a tray with other stuff. It's a free pass for the tram at Ferrymead, and I just thought it's a cool little piece of ephemera. Okay, not quite done. This was also at the Eco Store. That was $2 for a full pack of these serviettes, and they had bunches of them. So I just got one packet. I just loved bright, happy colours. So that's that. Now the last thing I got, I believe, no, 2 more lots. these magazines from 1972 and 1971. They had a huge stack of them. They were 50 cents each. I've never heard of them, but they're kind of, I guess, a teen type magazine. They've all got music posters on the back or in the middle, which isn't particularly my thing, but I just thought they were really fun. They've got cartoons or comic strips in them, sort of older teen style. There's a poster of Elvis in the middle, but some fun retro things. So I grabbed two from 1972, and then I grabbed two that were closest to the date of my birth, because I was born in 1971. I thought I had, whoops, I thought I had two from August 1971, but one's from December. So I made a mistake there, but this one's closest to my birth anyway. It's only like 6 days away from my birth, the date of my birth. And I thought just fun, because it's from basically when I was born. So that one I'll probably keep as kind of just a little bit of, I don't know, memorabilia. And the others I will use and tear up. There's a image of Elton John, just very young there. Just cool retro bits and pieces, and they're all discoloured with age, so you know, don't need to colour them up. And a really cool paper bag with the stamp from the shop there. And then the very last thing is they had a huge wooden box of sheet music. I am on a real sheet music kick at the moment, and I hadn't even seen it. It was under a trolley. My husband found it, and then he had a flick through, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then when I was finished what I was doing, I went and I actually picked it up and put it on a stool so it was higher up, because on the floor I would have been just like upside down for half an hour. And I was very careful. I chose what ones I wanted. They were 50 cents each. This one is actually one that my husband showed me, and it's all handwritten music, which is just fabulous. Like, everything is handwritten. It's so cool. No date, of course. They wouldn't have thought to date it, because it's just handwritten. So, super fun. And then look at these covers, people. I'm going to try and find the dates. Not all of them were ones that I could date. This one is 1906. So that one's old. Falling apart. This one, pucker up and whistle. It's amusing. This one is 1921, I think, if I'm reading the Roman numerals correctly. I think this is 1921, and the music's in green. This one, it's got a stamp, a signature there. That's quite fun. This is 1913. This is very similar to two in my digital kit that I've already got out with these kind of style, but it was different enough that, and there was another one similar, so I just chose out which one that I liked better out of the two, because I thought I don't need too many that are the same. But look at the backs of them. The backs of them are really cool as well. It's like oh, that's right, that was a free magazine I picked up on the way home at the supermarket, our local magazine. It's not like I need more sheet music. I haven't even been through what I got from my mum, but I couldn't leave it there. This one is really cool. Look at this really cool illustration. Date 1903. That one's in English, not in Roman numerals. And it's in that lovely dark blue. This one is really cute as well. So you can sort of see the era. You can see the era, the style of them. They're all in that early 1900s. This one doesn't appear to have a date. So I might have to do a bit of research on that. But I would pick it to be very similar in age to this one. You can see how there's a lot of similarities. I wouldn't use that alone to date it, but I would do some research and try and find a proper date for it. This one has got bits of tape on where it's been repaired, which is a shame because they used white tape covering up some of the text, but it's authentic. You know, that was authentically repaired by its owner. Is there a date on this one? Yep, 1909. So it's 1909. Yip, E-Addy, I-A. Yippee I-Addy. Oh, gosh. Never heard of that song before. The Balkan Princess. This is beautiful. Love the text. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one is, again, 1909. Even like the text on the back is really cool. I beg your pardon, it's my mistake. Look at all these decorations around the page. This is one's water stained as well. I wonder who's kissing her now. Ooh, bit of intrigue. And then this is the final one I have to show you, and I think this one's a little bit more modern. 1924. So it's 100 years old, this one. It's so modern. Really modern. It's only 100 years old. I just love old stuff. It just makes me happy. It's beautiful. Everything is just gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. And I think this was probably the find, really. Because it's all been written with fountain pen by the looks of it. It's not new, it's old as well. And you can just see down here there's some old tape. Oh, it's kind of stuck. Oh, you know what? Oops, I'm just peeling it up there. It's like sticking plaster type tape. You know, the fabric. It's some sort of fabric tape that they've used. So it certainly lasted the distance until I forced it apart. Naughty me. I don't know whether I will cut this up or whether I'll scan it or what I'll do, but I just love it. I think it's so, so cool. Did it have a date? I don't think it's, not a date, sorry, a name. I don't think it's even named by the person. Doesn't appear to be. Again, they probably thought they didn't need to put their name on it. It's just so cool, people. So cool. So that is my haul for last week and the weekend. Another bunch of goodies that I've now got to find homes for. Oh, dearie me, it's such a problem to have. My hubby is very willing to help me out in accumulating this stuff, which I don't mind at all. He doesn't mind. We just really, really enjoyed our day. We had a good day. We visited my mum as well. And she was a lot stronger and brighter. So still a ways to go, but she is recovering well after her heart attack. It's only been 2.5 weeks, just over 2.5 weeks since that happened. And then we picked up my hubby's mum, so my mum-in-law, and from the cancer house where she's staying during the week at the moment while she has her cancer treatments, and we took her home. And yeah, she's reached the stage where her hair is falling out, so that's not fun for her. But she's in good spirits, and she's, yeah, as happy as one could expect. She's full of smiles and love, and yeah, we'll just see how that goes and what comes at the end of the 5 weeks of treatment as to what, you know, what's required then, if anything, what the next step is. So that's a little update on the family situation. Hubby had a really good birthday last week, and this little op shopping trip was Harry wanted to spend his day op shopping, and he bought himself a little fluorite crystal. I don't know where it is, so I can't show you. And he bought me for Mother's Day a rose quartz egg. You know, rose quartz, the rock that's been shaped into a polished egg, which is away in the cabinet, china cabinet right now, so I can't show you that either, but it's cute. It spent all day yesterday in my pocket with my hand, just rolling it around in my hand because it was really nice and smooth and just fun. So that was our trip. I hope you enjoyed this little show through of all my bits and pieces. Now I'm going to turn the camera off and try and file it away somewhere. Wish me luck, people. I will see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.